Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Soul Messenger 369 Tarot. Today we are going to be pulling on the energy of the new moon. But first, okay. Alrighty, so our new moon is in Leo on July 24th. Okay, and it is the beginning of Leo season, so happy birthday to all of my Leos. I think this is a pretty good indication that whatever you may have manifested through last year's 8/8 portal, which was also around the time of those pretty major eclipses we had going on, I think might be coming to fruition. Or maybe this whole past year things have been, whittling away, working, to put things in alignment for this year's 8/8 portal, for those to come to fruition. So let's pull some cards and see what Spirit wants us to know about this new moon. So we may have a bully here who is passed away or passing away because of the way they treat you. They treat you sour, they treat you badly, okay? They're a lemon, but they treat you like you're the lemon. Someone who wouldn't quit, okay? Would not stop, felt like they had to win. No matter what, and they didn't mind stepping on you to do it. But there may be some kind of accident in the coming months, okay, if this person is not already passed. where this person has some kind of accident, okay? Because Spirit wants you to be able to break free because you're tired. And Spirit is tired. Tired of people like this. And something needs to be done. So I would say the message overall here is bullies, look out, okay? Look out, bullies, because here comes Spirit to right the wrongs. But let's pull some more cards and see what we've got here, shall we? What else do we need to know? Okay, we have June and 11th house. Aquarius, Uranus, community, friendship, wishes, charity, and earned wealth. This could be somebody's birthday. Or someone might be an Aquarius. Something significant may have happened on June 11th. Stars. Pluto. And 4. So this is all very much fated. The stars are aligning for you and removing this person one way or another, because you deserve all the good things that this person didn't want you to have. All right, let's see. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. This could also represent death. Okay. Beware of greed. Yeah, so this person, they were acting out of greed. Of course, they didn't want anyone to know this, but what they did to you was out of jealousy and greed. They could not stop because they were obsessed. Obsessed with winning, obsessed with hurting you, obsessed with taking what was yours, because this is the kind of person that enough is never enough. And, you know, they bully other people to try to break them down to the point that they themselves feel which is empty. The Chinese zodiac of the pig may be important as well. Finger pointing. Okay, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So this person is a problem. I feel like they have been warned. Pineapple. And flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So someone wants to come in and try to reconcile with you. They want to try to act like nothing happened, like everything is fine. They basically want to gaslight you, okay, into, you know, not believing what you already know to be true because you lived it, you experienced it. Spirit has confirmed it for you, and they just want you to just leave it all in the past, let bygones be bygones, or pretend like it never happened in the first place so that things can continue to go on. and they can continue to harm you. But it looks like regardless of whatever decisions you make, Spirit is going to be taking some action here. It's still important to make your own good decisions because we have free will, you know. I think that Spirit only really steps in to intervene and get involved when it's, very dire situations. So this could be as well that this person intended to do harm to you or just didn't care one way or the other what happened to you physically in your own life. So I think, unfortunately, that we may be stepping into a season here soon where a lot of unhealed people may be taking their own lives, unfortunately. And they wanted you to be one of them. But you survived. You persisted. You persevered. These people are not as strong as you. So all that negativity that's coming back to them, they might not survive it. What else do we need to know? Page of Cups. This could be an apology, but it's news of some kind, okay? A surprise. To find the Ace of Cups reverse and the Three of Wands reverse. The only thing that this person is sorry for is that they didn't do more. That's the truth. The only thing that this person is actually sorry for is that they weren't able to do more to hurt you. It's terrible. Ten of Pentacles reversed. They may have taken everything from you. They may have taken your family, your home, your money, your job. They wanted you in a place where you wanted to harm yourself because your life was so bad. And they didn't want anyone to know that it was them who was doing it the whole time, even if you did know. And they're only sorry that they weren't able to take more. This is so bad. Two of Wands. This was premeditated, planned. But justice. Spirit is bringing you justice in this situation. Okay? Spirit is putting an end to this one way or another and bringing balance to your situation. Everything you lost will be given to you. Everything the devil stole from you, God will return tenfold. So if you lost friends, you'll get better ones. If you lost family, you'll get to pick your family this time. If you lost a home, you're going to get a better one. If you lost money, it's going to come back to you 10 times more than what you lost. Because God, Spirit, the universe, has a way of working things out for those who are faithful and deserving, and you are that. And they are going to be brought to justice for what they did. Maybe whatever they did, you can't take them to court for, but spiritual court is already in session. Ace of Wands reverse. Seven of Wands reverse. We have tired and exhausted here, right? This person has been going after you so hard for so long. They're exhausted. You wore them out. They created so much confusion, chaos, and brutality against you. I think they're just now starting to realize that that really wasn't the best decision. And maybe that they have been a little bit obsessed. But they don't have any more spiritual protection, okay? And even if, they wanted to, there's nothing they could do. If they are praying, nobody's listening. Their ancestors saw everything they did, and they've disgraced themselves and their ancestors with how they've treated you. Ten of Pentacles reversed. They may actually be getting kicked out of their bloodline. Okay. Moon reverse. It's not a secret. They may have wanted to keep it a secret. They didn't want people to know what they were really doing, but people do know. It's not a secret. And the moon reverse could also be past moon. So, like I said, this could be very much so that you did some energy work around the previous Lionsgate portal or a new moon that is coming to fruition now. You may have prayed, you may have, like I said, done energy work, maybe journaling, maybe tarot, maybe you did therapy, okay? Maybe you could possibly have, with justice here, maybe done some laid the foundation for some legal groundwork as well. Either, whether it's some kind of protective order or filing charges or maybe some kind of contract with the Ace of Swords reverse. It could be like a broken contract maybe, or signing a contract that forces them to stop or cuts all ties with this person legally. Page of Wands reverse and the Queen of Cups. Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Death card. So you are the Queen of Cups, okay? You are caring, loving, kind, nurturing, motherly, okay? Healing, like I said, you've been doing your healing. Maybe you've been in therapy, all right? And this person maybe refused to do that. They're getting bad news. Could be about their health, right? Maybe they've been told that they're going to pass away, right? Or that someone they love has passed away due to the actions that they took towards you. And they're suddenly realizing, right, that what they did has led to someone's demise, possibly their own. It's like this person was tempted, okay? tempted by the devil, and they just fell for it so hard. They jumped in wholeheartedly, full force. Bullying you was a temptation to this person. They may be a pretty well-known bully, all right? Maybe they thought that people didn't know, but with the moon reverse here, it's like, it's not a secret. Not at all. And it's like they don't like being seen in that light. So with the death card here, it could just be like an end to the cycle, okay, of them bullying. Hopefully that's the case. Because they're finally kind of seeing themselves as they really are, and as other people see them, and they're not liking what they see. Alright, let's close this out. What else do we need to know? King of Wands reverse. This person may have used a lot of sexual energy to get what they wanted. It could be as well, maybe they even just used like sex magic. Maybe they were having sex with someone and taking that person's energy to, to turn it and use it to help fuel and facilitate whatever they were doing to you. Like maybe they were, this person was making them feel confident and good about themselves. And maybe they were lying to them about how what they were doing, wasn't wrong or whatever, right? And that sexual energy or contact gave them the confidence, the ego boost, okay, that they needed to continue doing what they were doing to you. Now, with this reversed here, too, could also mean that that has ended as well. So maybe this person has, no longer has a sex slave, just because. But there's lots of endings here. With the death card, lots of endings. In a lot of different ways. And some of them may be the final, the finale. But in some ways, it's just lots of different endings, An ending to the bullying, an ending to the rose-colored glasses, okay? An ending to the persona that they tried to portray, an ending to their sex life, an ending to their spiritual protection, an ending to their magic, okay? Yeah. Five of Swords reverse. And also an ending to their bullying, okay? And Eight of Pentacles. So it's like you have, you've worked really hard. You've mastered, all right? You persevered. You did everything you possibly could to continue, marching on through everything that this terrible, terrible person threw at you while they were in some kind of like trance or denial. But it's like your goals are finally being met here. And now with positive potential, it's like good things are coming. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's definitely got something to do with August and or Leo. Okay, maybe this 8-8 portal is going to bring in some new beginnings for you, right? Maybe now is kind of the ending, and with the Death card, and the new beginnings come August. Justice again. It's confirmation. Venus, Libra. So we have a lot going on in the planetary alignments, mostly a lot of retrogrades lately. But I feel like Venus is going to be important. The placement of Venus having to do with the other planets. I can mention some of these planetary alignments and goings-ons, but really, in order to best understand them, you should probably find your own astrologer, okay, and start following them. I have a couple different ones that I like to follow. Adam Emblas is one. He also offers tutorials, classes on being able to do that sort of thing yourself, so if that's something you're interested in. And a couple others. But I do feel like Venus is going to be important here. And also, being Venus is, it's the planet of love and Libra here. So I feel like, this person was someone who should have been loving and kind, and they weren't. And that may have been a repeating pattern in your life that I feel is being balanced out at this point. So I feel like God is going to be bringing more kind, loving people, more balanced and fair into your life, because that has been severely lacking, and Spirit is on your side here. So they're going to be bringing these people to you to help surround you, to help keep you, to protect you from people like these bullies. Four of Wands reversed and the Empress. Like I said, it could be some kind of broken contract or end of some kind of contract, whether it's a karmic contract or a legal one. But with Justice here, I feel like it's got something to do with the legal system. So contract is over. Could be divorce. Could be, end of a job. Could be lots of different things. But we have Venus here again with the Empress. So I'll take that as confirmation. There's something important about the alignment of the planet Venus and the timing of all of this. And also that, it's the mother, maybe God the mother, is stepping in to bring justice to this situation. Especially because I think you've been harmed by a lot of female energies, okay? And that's not, that's not what this is about. It's not what it's supposed to be about. I think you had a journey to go on, and you were very much met with resistance here. Like you had a job to do, and you were very much met with resistance because once all these female entities or energies encountered your energy, they became very catty, very jealous. They felt compelled to stop you because you're a very pure energy, and they didn't like that because they're not, and people fear what they do not understand, and they definitely do not understand you. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe. Bye.